Welcome back everyone. Today you are watching a video that celebrates pure talent, raw emotion, and those once-in-a-lifetime moments that make America's Got Talent unforgettable. If you love goosebumps, tears of joy, and performances that stop time, you are in the right place. Today we are diving deep into the top 3 golden buzzers of AGT 2025, the moments that didn't just win applause, but changed lives forever. These are not just performances, they are stories of courage, dreams, and destiny colliding on one stage. So sit back, turn the volume up, and let your heart feel every second, because these golden buzzers reminded the world why AGT is more than a show, it is a dream factory. The first golden buzzer moment of AGT 2025 came early in the season, and from the very first second, the atmosphere inside the theater felt different. The lights dimmed, the crowd murmured with curiosity, and a young performer walked onto the stage with a quiet confidence that instantly commanded attention. No flashy outfit, no dramatic entrance, just a deep breath and eyes filled with purpose. When the judges asked about the dream, the answer was simple yet powerful. This stage was not about fame. It was about proving something to the world and to themselves. As the music began, silence swept across the room. The voice that followed was unexpected, rich, emotional, and far beyond what anyone imagined. Every note carried pain, hope, and resilience. It felt as if the entire audience was holding its breath, afraid that even the smallest sound might break the magic. The performer moved effortlessly between vulnerability and power, telling a story without saying a single word beyond the song itself. The camera cut to the judges, and their expressions said everything. One judge leaned forward, completely locked in. Another had tears forming, trying not to blink. Simon Cowell, known for his brutal honesty, sat unusually still, his face serious, his eyes focused, listening not as a judge but as a fan. When the final note faded, there was a split second of silence, the kind that only happens when people are emotionally overwhelmed. Then the entire theater exploded. The crowd rose to their feet, cheering, screaming, clapping with everything they had. The performer stood frozen, hands shaking, eyes wide, trying to process what had just happened. The judges praised not just the voice, but the authenticity, the honesty, and the rare ability to make millions of strangers feel something real. And then, without warning, it happened. The golden buzzer was pressed. Golden confetti rained down from above, shimmering in the lights like a dream coming true in real time. The performer dropped to their knees, overwhelmed, tears streaming down their face. This was not just a ticket to the live shows. This was validation. This was proof that talent mixed with truth can move mountains. That moment became one of the most talked about golden buzzers of the season, shared across social media, replayed millions of times, and remembered as the moment AGT 2025 found its soul. The second golden buzzer moment was completely different in energy, but just as powerful. Where the first melted hearts, this one set the stage on fire. A group walked out, bursting with personality, confidence, and an energy so contagious you could feel it through the screen. Their introduction was bold, their smiles fearless, and their message clear. They were here to shake things up. From the very first beat, the performance exploded with precision, creativity, and attitude. This was not something the judges had seen 100 times before. Every move was sharp, every transition seamless, and every moment perfectly timed. The audience reacted instantly, clapping along, cheering mid-performance, unable to sit still. The stage became their playground, and they owned every inch of it. What made this golden buzzer moment special was not just technical excellence, but originality. This act brought something new, something fresh, something that made everyone say we have never seen that before. The camera caught the judges exchanging looks of disbelief and excitement. This was the kind of act that could headline a world tour, the kind that felt ready for Vegas, ready for the biggest stages on Earth. As the performance ended with a powerful final pose, the crowd erupted. The noise was deafening. The performers hugged each other, knowing they had delivered something special but still unsure of what would come next. The judges stood up, applauding with genuine excitement. Comments poured in about how this act represented the future of entertainment, how it broke boundaries and redefined what AGT could be. Then the golden buzzer was slammed with pure joy. Confetti burst into the air as screams filled the theater. The group jumped, cried, laughed, overwhelmed by the realization that their dream had just taken a massive leap forward. This golden buzzer became a symbol of fearlessness, of daring to be different, and of trusting your vision even when the world hasn't caught up yet. The third golden buzzer of AGT 2025 may be the most emotional of them all. This was the moment that reminded everyone why the golden buzzer exists in the first place. A performer walked onto the stage carrying a story heavy with struggle, loss, and perseverance. The background package shared a life marked by obstacles that would have stopped most people, but not this one. This performance was not about perfection. It was about heart. As the act began, there was an immediate emotional pull. Whether it was the lyrics of a song, the delicacy of an instrument, or the honesty in every movement, the performance reached straight into the audience's hearts. People were crying before the act even finished, feeling connected to a story that mirrored their own pain, hope, or survival. The judges were visibly moved. One struggled to speak, another wiped away tears, trying to maintain composure. Simon Cowell looked deeply affected, his voice softer than usual as he spoke. He talked about how this performance was not just entertainment, but inspiration. How it showed strength in vulnerability and beauty in imperfection. As the applause thundered through the theater, the performer stood quietly, almost unsure, as if the weight of the moment was too much to carry. And then, in a moment that will be replayed for years, the golden buzzer was pressed. The confetti fell, the crowd screamed, and the performer broke down completely, overwhelmed by love, support, and the realization that their story had touched millions. This golden buzzer went beyond the show. It sparked conversations, inspired people facing similar struggles, and reminded the world that talent shows are not just about winning, but about being seen and heard. It became one of the most shared moments of AGT 2025, not because it was flashy, but because it was real. These three golden buzzers defined AGT 2025 in different ways. One showcased pure vocal brilliance, another brought explosive originality and energy, and the third delivered a deeply human story that united everyone in emotion. Together, they represented the heart, soul, and future of the show. AGT has always been about more than just competition. It is about giving ordinary people an extraordinary platform. The golden buzzer is the ultimate symbol of belief, a judge saying I see you, I believe in you, and the world needs to see you too. In 2025, these moments reminded us that talent comes in many forms, and greatness often appears when you least expect it. As the season continued, these golden buzzer acts carried the weight of expectation, the pressure of viral fame, and the responsibility of representing those unforgettable moments. But no matter how far they went in the competition, nothing could take away the magic of that first golden buzzer moment. That instant when a dream met opportunity and everything changed. If these performances moved you, inspired you, or gave you chills, then AGT 2025 did exactly what it was meant to do. It reminded us to dream big, to take risks, and to believe that our moment could come when we least expect it. Because somewhere out there, someone is practicing in silence, struggling in the shadows, waiting for their chance to step into the light. Thank you for watching, for feeling, and for celebrating these unforgettable golden buzzer moments. Stay inspired, stay hopeful, and never stop believing in the power of your own talent, because the next golden buzzer moment could belong to anyone, even you.